Ponzi Scheme. A Ponzi scheme is a fraudulent scheme that attracts investors by promising high returns and then uses the investments from new participants to pay profits to earlier investors. Phishing is an online scam where perpetrators send deceptive emails appearing to be from reputable sources like internet service providers, banks, or mortgage companies to consumers. These emails request personal identifying information. Once obtained, scammers can misuse this information to open new accounts or access existing ones belonging to the targeted consumer. Employment scams, jobs and employment scams, deceive individuals into giving away their money by promising a guaranteed method to earn quick cash or secure a high-paying job with minimal effort. Identity theft. Cybercriminals obtain access to your personal documents, such as your passport, driver's license, birth certificate, or even photos of you stored on electronic devices or emails in order to steal your identity. Emergency scam. The victim is manipulated into believing they are sending funds to aid a friend or loved one facing urgent circumstances. Exploiting the victim's natural concern for their loved one, they send the money hastily, unaware of the deception at play. Lottery scam. In a lottery or prize scam, scammers may contact you via phone or email, claiming that you've won a prize in a lottery or sweepstakes. They then request an upfront payment for fees and taxes before you can receive your supposed winnings. In certain instances, they may claim to represent a federal government agency. Charity scams occur when scammers deceive individuals by posing as representatives of a genuine charitable cause or by making a fictitious charity. Often scammers will exploit a recent natural disaster or crisis that has been in the news. Online shopping scams. Scammers attempt to present themselves as genuine online sellers by creating fake websites that mimic legitimate online retailers. They may establish fake accounts on online marketplaces to deceive users into believing they are trustworthy sellers. To further legitimize their scams, they may post fake online reviews. Pharming occurs when hackers redirect traffic from a legitimate website to another, such as a fraudulent e-commerce or banking site. Dating and romance scams involve scammers creating fake profiles on authentic dating websites. They utilize these profiles to initiate relationships with unsuspecting individuals. Cryptocurrency scams. Investment or cryptocurrency scams involve cybercriminals inviting victims to invest money in schemes promising high and rapid returns. Threats and penalty scams. These scams employ threats to frighten individuals into surrendering money. They may include threats to one's life, arrest, or deportation. Scammers often target vulnerable populations such as the elderly or migrants. For instance, they may pose as government officials from agencies like the Department of Home Affairs or the Australian Federal Police, claiming issues with visas or immigration papers and demanding fees to avoid deportation. Ransomware is a type of malware that blocks users from accessing important data and demands payment in exchange for restoring access. It is commonly distributed through phishing attacks. Grandparent Scam. If you receive a call from someone who sounds like your grandchild or relative, requesting that you wire money, transfer funds, or send gift cards to assist them in a supposed predicament, it could be a scam. Fake antivirus software. Software poses as legitimate malware protection, but is actually malicious software that extorts money from users by claiming to fix their computer. Nigerian Scams. Typically, these scams involve an email or letter purportedly from a wealthy Nigerian individual or organization. The scam asks the recipient's assistance in transferring substantial sums of money out of Nigeria, promising a sizable reward in exchange. Website cloning is a common method used to deceive people into giving away money or to damage the reputation of reputable websites and companies. Cybercriminals can easily clone any website with minimal effort by creating a clone site that closely resembles the original with only a slight change in the web address. A boiler room is a scheme where salespeople use high-pressure sales tactics to convince investors to buy securities, often speculative or fraudulent ones. Typically, boiler room salespersons reach out to potential investors through cold calls,